Alright, so something very exciting happened while I was on vacation. I got home and I received my package from Italy, from Giuseppe. He had made my Wrangler conversion parts over to a CJ, and they finally arrived in the mailbox. So when I got home from my vacation, they were here waiting for me. So I figured I would open them up on the video to show you the kind of quality of the work that he does, and to show you what I got for my money. So the rumor is that he always sends along some extra freebies, so we'll see if that's true. Yeah, they're bursting out of the box, free gift. Looks like he sent me all the little stainless goodies for the inside of the dash. And he sent me a little Top Truck Italia. That must be his logo. Looks like a steering column there. Very cool. So that was stuff that I didn't even order that he just sent along, which I've heard on the forums he's famous for doing, which I really appreciate. Alright, there are the CJ7 fender flares for the 1/10 scale body, and it looks like he sent me an extra set, which is really cool. Which I haven't even decided if I'm going to run the flares on there or not, but I figured I would have them just as an option. There's the CJ7 hood. That shape looks a little bit better than the Wrangler hood, and it looks like he put some reinforcing fiberglass on the inside. It's actually a nice sturdy piece. It's pretty thick too, which is nice, because then when I get my body gaps all lined up, I'll have some area to sand on to get it to line up just perfectly. Alright, there's the Lexan floor pan for the back of the CJ7. Looks pretty good. One of the things that I noticed when I was checking out his stuff online is his attention to detail. And you know, those of you that have owned Jeep or Jeep enthusiasts know the shape and the parts of everything that goes on that Jeep, and this stuff is darn near scale replica accurate. I mean, he's even got the ridges in here for strength. You know, the corners squared off there. It looks great. So hopefully the interior floor pan . There we go. So there's the interior kit. There's the scale CJ dash. It's actually upside down. It's got the steering column here. Got all the stock gauges, all the spaces for all the levers and switches. Stock glove box opening, the speaker bezel for the CB. Included looks like the dash pad. Even got the little Jeep logo on there. Steering wheel, and then an instrument cluster, and it looks like he threw in a center console if you want to use that. Very cool. This is the most important part right here. The CJ7 grill, and I don't know if you can see it, but he included some headlight bezels that are made out of clear Lexan. It's very cool. And if you look at the back, it's not drilled out for the headlight buckets, but you can tell if you look carefully through there that you can drill that out, and that's set up so that you can put your own LED light kit in there, which is very cool. Which is another thing I'm going to have to order, is the fully functional LED light kit to get this thing up and running. And it looks like one more. Oh, and there's the Jeep tailgate. Now, this was one of the parts that I was contemplating making myself before I knew that I could order these parts from Italy. And I had seen a couple other guys make these parts, and it is really, really hard to get that logo correct. Because true Jeep enthusiasts, they know when something's not right, and that's a pretty iconic logo, and boy, it takes a lot of work to try and reproduce that. So that's everything that I got in here. The one thing I'll say about his stuff is it's not cheap, but it's good. It's awesome. I can't wait to get it all cut up and put on there and get it in a coat of primer and get it all lined up and see what it looks like. So that's it for this one. Thanks a lot.